There's a very interesting portion of the scripture. It's one of the, to me, it's one of the most intriguing portions of the scripture that we owe the Apostle Paul. He said in 1 Corinthians chapter 3, I believe around verse 13, he says every man's work will be tried. For the fire will declare it. It will be tested by fire. For the fire will reveal of what kind it is, of what sort it is. And let me tell you something, a lot of people don't know this. The sort, in other words, what is possible? He's saying that the work we do, fire will expose their quality. Because that scripture talks about the quality of the works. Sometimes we focus just on the quantity and the magnitude of the works. But Paul says that it is only the works that contain inherent quality that will withstand the fire, the trying fire of eternity. Okay? So he's not talking to unbelievers. Unbelievers don't need works. Nothing they do matters. So, but what determines the quality of your works? The quality of your works is determined by the quality of your heart while the work is being done. And that is why it's extremely important. You see, the Bible says that man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. So, the way God judges the action is by looking at the heart while the action is being performed. The man will only look at the action and applaud if it's positive and impressive. Do you hear what I'm saying? So, as you embark on the ministry that the Lord has entrusted you with, if you don't pay attention to the quality of man or woman that you are, you're in for a rude awakening, you're in for a huge shock, and you won't like that shock. Today, we are training a generation to do ministry without working on themselves, without being transformed. God doesn't just want to transform the world. He wants to transform the world through transformed men and women. Today, sometimes the least transformed people in some ministries are the preachers. Can I open a small parenthesis and show you a very powerful principle? When the Bible says that leadership should not be given to novices, that thing is killing a lot of people. If leadership is given you, if authority over people is given you, and if a lot of money is given you, before you are transformed, you'll be worse than the devil. Some of the young preachers out there sleeping around were not this. Some of them didn't necessarily think they were ever going to do that kind of thing. But they fell into the trap of premature power, premature authority. And it made them crazy. There's what I call the danger of elevation. Some of you may have heard me teach on this in one of my old messages. I think I shared Acts 27, the danger of elevation, talking about the life of David. You see, when David got lifted, because David was king, you had never heard that David had even touched a lady inappropriately before he became king. He was the worshiper of the Lord, playing for King Saul, casting out the devils with the sound of the harp. So broken, when he was still that hidden general with his men, he would desire for the water from the well, and some of his men would risk their lives, go through the camp of the Philistines, and fetch that water from him. But David was so pure that when they brought the water, he could not drink it. Those are the attitudes of men who have hearts that please God. But listen, then David became king. David was anointed king. And from the height of his palace, he was exposed to the danger of elevation. When his house was still low, he could not see Bathsheba being. It is because he was lifted up that he had entrance into that side of her life that he would never have had if his house was at everybody's level. But in the elevation of his palace, he could have access to areas of people's lives that being a lonely shepherd would have never given him. When you become a leader, you have access. Your elevation gives you a vantage point. It gives you access into people's lives. You can see things. People can open up to you about things that they can open up to no one else about. A married man can come and tell you, I have committed adultery. And he will not even tell his wife, but he can trust you, pastor, and tell you, you are lifted, so you can see things in people's lives. You have access to people's intimacy. You have access to secrets of the lives of people by virtue of your elevation. And many people, if you are not yet fully transformed, you will misuse that elevation. You will misuse that access to destroy the people that you have access to and to destroy yourself. Because David had a very solid foundation. After that sin, he quickly repented. But before his repentance, that sin destroyed the family. That sin caused the death of Uriah. That sin, imagine if he was a pastor and Bathsheba was the young convert. That sin that caused the backsliding of this young lady. So the number one thing you should hear as a minister is about your transformation. And let nobody lie to you. If you're not transformed, you cannot be a very effective minister of Christ. You can't be a co-worker with him if you're not transformed. You can be a tool in his hand. You know, in the Old Testament, he used a donkey. There are people who are just tools, disposable tools in the hands of God, but he does not consider them as co-workers with him. Do you hear what I'm saying? You can be a tool that God can use, to help people around in His goodness and mercy. But you are not a stakeholder in what He's doing for His kingdom. What kind of man? Just ask yourself. Just ask this question: what kind of man or what kind of woman am I among the people that God is sending me to? And then, more generally, among people